Good afternoon and good evening.
Hello, America.
Welcome back to another exciting installment of Kill Your Boss.
No, I don't think that's that gang. Ain't no boss here.
I don't know.
Now, don't get it twisted. You know, we can go to our job and murder our bosses.
I unfortunately
okay
can't because all my bosses are like disembodied voices. So
First of all, no, you live your life. I will go there right now with an AK-97, you know what I'm saying, and shoot his house up. It's nothing.
AK-97?
That's right. It's an illegal model. Thanks to Donald Trump, I got it for Christmas last
With
year.
the bump stock attachment.
It's nothing.
Get it with that kajunga.
You know, it come out, it don't go black. It go.
It don't even go. It go.
Actually, you know what? That's good. I'm gonna
pretty
use
accurate. It doesn't matter. We are back with another fucking reaction.
This battle.
Watching Miles Morales and
I
stuff.
personally want to put on record this battle is racist. I ain't even seen it yet, and I know it's racist.
Is it because these two have nothing in common?
Except for the color of their skin.
Okay.
Racism.
I don't want to say that the guys at Rooster Teeth are racist.
Really? Because what is next month, ladies and gentlemen? What is coming a week from now? Oh, is it Black fucking History Month?
But that's not why they did it, though.
Really?
They did it because millions of people across the world have been asking the simple question of if Static Shock could defeat Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah, I know tons of people who ask that fucking question. Fucking no one ever.
Listen, who doesn't want to know the outcome between a guy who creates static electricity and amplifies it versus a time-traveling super Spider-Man who does all the things normal Spider-Man does and more?
So what you're saying is you want to know the difference between an electric N-word or a spider N-word.
I mean,
that's what this is.
Technically, Miles
Racism.
Morales has Venom like shock stuff.
Rise
so
above America and whatever other country is seeing this. Rise above.
Rise above it, you guys.
Wakanda forever.
We see you guys out there.
Wakanda forever.
In Indonesia. We see you guys watching videos.
Wakanda forever. This hurts. Like
that shit. I'm just saying though. Look at my shirt.
Wakanda forever.
Look at my shirt. You
anyway,
see this?
we off topic. We've been ready.
Nah, fuck that. Uzumaki is coming soon. Adult Swim. Come through. Everybody watch Uzumaki.
Start the video.
Go read the manga. You see this all the merch.
Start the video.
Wait, they gotta see the merch. Look at that. All right, I'm not sponsored by Junji Ito. Death Battle!
Throughout the Earths of Marvel and DC Comics, there are hundreds, no thousands of superheroes saving the day.
Yeah,
but what if I told you there were even more across the multiverse?
Oh, great, as if we don't have enough to keep track of already.
Miles Morales, the Spider-Man of Marvel's Earth number 1610.
And Static, the electric genius from DC's Dakotaverse. He's whizzing and boosting.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Color was the genius. We're not gonna get into that though.
At first glance, the world of Earth 1610 isn't so different from our own. But look closer and you'll find Coca Soda instead of Coca-Cola, PDNY officers instead of NYPD.
And a hamburger and fries can cost $30,000 goddamn dollars.
But perhaps the greatest difference in this so-called Ultimate Universe was that Peter Parker, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, was dead.
Enter Miles Morales. He was your typical kid from Brooklyn and didn't have much to worry about except his overbearing mom and dad. Hey kid, appreciate your folks while you have them. You never know when they're gonna pull a surprise Uncle Ben.
Well, Miles spent most of his time with his more laid-back Uncle Aaron, who turned out to be a secret supercriminal.
Totally relatable. Anyway, during one of his heists into a secret lab, Aaron accidentally scooped up a spider. The next time Miles visited, the spider got loose and, you know what happens.
Got bit.
Let's go.
This spider carried the genetic enhancing Oz formula, yet another attempt to recreate Captain America's infamous super soldier serum. It had previously transformed Peter Parker into the first Spider-Man.
Always spiders.
Wait a minute, who came up with the idea to store the super serum in a friggin' spider?
Yeah, scientists can be weird sometimes.
Maybe next time put it in something that can't walk away. It's got 8 legs. That's like 4 times more walking power.
Sure. Okay. Either way, with his new powers, Miles donned red and black to become the ultimate Spider-Man.
As the newest spider lad on the block, he does whatever a spider can. He's super strong, super fast, and has the overpowered super radar, the Spider Sense.
After meeting
Most
Peter's Aunt
cheatability
May, Miles
I've
took up
ever
the
seen.
classic web shooters, complete with multiple types of long to short range webbing.
Yet another tool that would be perfect for snagging a beer from the fridge without leaving
That
the
scene in
couch.
that movie.
Boomstick, he was a teenager.
Different universe, different drinking laws, right? And also,
It's
like
possible.
Peter, he can stick to walls. You know, spider style.
Yes, like some spiders, Miles can control his body's interatomic attraction, essentially sticking to walls like a magnet. However,
me?
unlike Peter, this subatomic electron
Intergalactic
manipulation
what?
gave Miles a few extra moves of his own.
Yeah, the kid's got electric powers. He can zap people with a quick touch, fire off
that's why
massive
they're the same
explosions,
thing.
and even
Electric
turn
versus
invisible.
electric.
Wait, what's that got to do with shocking
Trying
people?
to reach.
This
Stop
Venom
trying to
sting
reach.
can even take
Stop
out the
trying to
Ultimate Universe's
justify it.
electric, a being
Stop it.
literally made of electricity. But Miles didn't just shock him, he disrupted Electro's own charge. Similar to a miswiring sending too much electricity in one direction and shorting out your computer when somebody forgot to plug it into the surge protector.
Wiz, you know I don't believe in protection for anything. It's going in raw.
Anyway, as the new Spider-Man,
actually
Miles
pretty
obviously
lit.
had a lot to live up to. After his Uncle Aaron died in front of him,
Ha! Told you somebody would pull a Ben.
Miles pushed past the heartache. He persisted, living up to Peter's ideals, and eventually stepped out of his shadow to be Spider-Man in a way only
can't
he
afford it.
could.
Oh yeah, what's up, Danger? He can blast apart a building-sized
something.
monster and survived being slammed around by the giant Cassie Lang. That's Ant-Man's daughter.
He's smart enough to
Okay.
hack military
I'm glad you
drones
explained
and
that.
quick enough to destroy an alien device in a microsecond. Essentially, he needed to open and close a portal in an impossibly short time frame to prevent an alien force from invading. It's a long story.
Point is, he's super fast. With his spider sense, he can react to things before they even happen. He's super tough, too. He even survived being caught in this giant super collider exploding.
Measuring the size of this hole
Man,
using
yeah.
real-world maps of New York and solving for
I'm
fragmentation,
mad it said
we know
real-world
this
maps
explosion
and pulled up
must
the
have been
Spider-Man
equivalent to
game.
about 222 tons of TNT.
Sure, that's not technically canon to the comics, but guys, main series Spider-Man has done way crazier things. I mean, he has the same powers, and Miles has even beat the crap out of him. Classic Pete can bench press 130 tons, use his spider sense to dodge beams of light, and ripped apart Doc Ock's robo-arms, which once survived a 2-kiloton nuclear explosion. So I'd say the Super Collider Pete checks out.
Unfortunately, Miles' electric powers can tire him out, and his spider sense does not protect him automatically, serving more as an alarm or proximity sensor.
But the youngins proved himself to be the best successor a Spider-Man could ever want, and more. He even got pulled into the main Marvel timeline when they blew up the Ultimate Universe. Miles Morales is truly one of the greats.
Don't wash the mouth, wash the hands.
Despite growing up in the most crime-filled neighborhood of Dakota City, Virgil Hawkins was a pretty chill guy.
From New
He
York.
spent his time playing D&D, reading comics, you know,
Remember
typical
Teen
nerd
Titans
stuff.
and all that?
But he had
neither.
one major problem, the
put it in
classic
the show.
sitcom bully. No teenage story is complete without it.
Black person
During
with a
school, he
South
was
Park.
frequently harassed by local gang leader
I mean,
Francis
racism.
Stone. Virgil's
South
only
Park
refuge
racism.
was one of his
But
few
they were all
friends,
different races,
Larry
though.
Wade.
Really?
Larry
I mean, what
convinced
is Beast
Virgil
Boy?
there was only
pretty
one way
sure
to get rid of
Grizzly
Francis for
Green.
good. Join his own gang and pack some heat. Things got, well, pretty intense, and Virgil wasn't having any of it. It was time to bail like DC Comics on their cinematic universe.
But the damage was already
Shots fired.
done. The police arrived and let loose a massive canister of what seemed to be tear gas, but wasn't.
Yeah, this grape-looking mist was actually some experimental shit. It was supposed to tag each gang member so the cops could track them down later, but it was actually laced with radioactive quantum juice, which killed almost everybody. I hate it when that happens.
Luckily, Virgil was one of the few who survived, but the quantum juice still had an effect.
You could say he was shocked to find out what it did.
Yes, he began to develop electromagnetic powers. Before this, Virgil always felt out of his league, but now he was in a league of his own and became the superhero Static.
Opening was lit.
Hell
This is
yeah!
the
With
90s
these new
Bob
powers, the
Opening
guy
was
was
lit, though.
unstoppable. He could blow shit up with electric bolts quick as lightning, make explosion balls called Nova Bombs, and taser people with punches to the face.
Right, but he's not just good at shocking people. Static can alter the electron attraction of any object or surface. He can erect extremely durable electromagnetic force fields that block most attacks. He can even move metal around like a hip young Magneto.
And slip metal under his feet to take to the sky. His favorite ride is the Static Saucer, a giant frisbee that doubles as a shield and buzzsaw. Think about it. Don't you wish your car could literally cut through traffic?
Obviously, turning superhuman overnight caught Virgil a bit off guard, but after a few speed bumps, he became a well-regarded superhero throughout the city of Dakota, even teaming up with fellow heroes like Icon and Rocket.
Icon and Rocket? Come on, where's Batman and Wonder Woman?
Oh, I should mention that while Static is part of the DC universe, he did not start there. See, Static was originally created by Milestone Comics, which eventually merged with DC. Their characters, including Static, existed in an alternate timeline known as the Dakotaverse. Then a guy named Dharma gained cosmic power and accidentally blew everything up, sending Static into the main DC timeline. It's really not too complicated. I've actually been working on a device to peer into alternate timelines, but unfortunately it still needs...
Button! Well now, old chap, what were we discussing but a moment ago?
Oh, shite, don't you know? Let's figure out who yet wins a fatality kerfuffle.
Oh yes, I'm at his huff. Let's begin, my fellow Ultra Cupidarian.
I regret everything.
Oh, I'll do it again!
No! I'm sure that's fine.
Well, no matter the universe, Static was always one-upping himself. He learned how to see ultraviolet light and how to make people glow. Wait, what's that got to do with shocking people?
That would be his ability to detect bioelectric auras. Static can also create power-draining plasma coils, disrupt the electrical impulses of others, and empower or heal himself by draining energy from outside sources.
That nigga could do
He
a lot
can
of
literally
shit.
reattach his severed arm with shock power. I'm not even joking. Look at this. Since when could electricity do that?
This is
Clearly, Static has a lot of power at
Infamous
his
got
beck
his
and
shit
call.
static.
He can survive building-sized kabooms, lift hundreds of tons, and once turned this huge chunk of ice into slush in just a couple seconds.
Based on the size of the ice and the required change in temperature for such a feat, Static must have output energy equal to 180 tons of TNT.
He's quick enough to intercept lasers confirmed to be beams of actual light, which is pretty darn fast.
And in the cartoon, he actually shoved some quantum juice in some lockers and launched them out of orbit. These are typical school lockers, which can weigh up to 30 pounds each.
And fit approximately one nerd.
To throw 3 of these into space, they need to be moving nearly 3,000 times faster than sound, requiring a throwing force equal to 4 kilotons of TNT.
God damn.
Damn! Okay, sure, that's not canon to the comics, but his electromagnetism could play tug of war with Superboy's telekinesis, which can lift 4 million tons. I'm not sure Static can go that far, but if he's anywhere close, it's still higher than throwing some lockers around.
Though, despite Static's incredible power, insulators are his kryptonite, and he can run out of juice if he pushes himself too much.
But the guy's one of the coolest superheroes who rarely got his time to shine. Heck, he was good enough to join the Justice League. I think even Virgil himself was shocked to see how cool he really was.
I am shocked. Okay, hang on.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first,
Static shot little ass motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. At first I was gonna say this is some bullshit. They just putting 2 black people together to fight. I'm actually legit interested now. I want to see
It's
who wins.
still just 2 darkies ready to fight.
I'm not. Okay, it's more than that now.
It's not?
I did not know Static Shock was that lit. My man is lit. I'm
Static
switching.
Shock's lit.
I'm
No, you
switching
can't
over.
switch. You can't switch. It
That's
don't work
right
like that. You can't do that. It don't work like that.
I'm officially
We pick team.
parlay. I'm
No.
calling parlay. Parlay. Parlay.
God damn it.
I bet he's like, oh, I gotta respect it.
You must honor the code. The code is the law.
Fuck this shit. All right, I just wanted to say that though, cause I mean I'm just saying, this fight is way more interesting now. I know Static Shock's backstory. Like real talk.
You know his backstory?
No, I didn't. I didn't know you did all that.
Too far. There you go.
There we go. All right, let's go.
battle!
Cruising through the city.
Whoa! Watch where you're aiming. I got places to be tomorrow.
They just started throwing hands.
You attack me. Well, I got more than one electric psychopath to keep track of it.
Hey.
That sounds like a mistake he would make. Like, oh, you shoot lightning, so you must be one of my enemies.
It's racist that they play black women. I feel like this whole battle.
What kind of? Well, I'm just saying, I ain't never heard this song before. It's not that stereotypical.
Whatever. Let me enjoy the fight.
Me? Getting zapped? What's up with that? I call that the shoulder touch. And I call this my taser punch.
Song is legit lit though. That grown man strength.
Wait, what? Keep ticking, keep ticking.
Got that one piece. Damn.
Stop ticking, stop ticking.
Did he just get bolt tackled?
Come on out, Spider Boy. Huh?
Spider boy. Oh, that's right, yeah.
Shoot, that was my ride.
Yeah, bad move, bro.
You've got surprises, but so do I.
God damn.
Okay.
Huh?
He didn't say he could do that.
Can't even fucking get shooters.
You stupid. All I gotta do is... What?
Nah,
Plasma
bro.
boy. If you hadn't noticed, this electric biz is kind of my thing.
Oh, no, no, Miles. No. Not like this.
That was tough.
Looks like we're kicking off this year with a bang. Poor Miles, though.
Honestly, I'm surprised how this turned out. At first glance, Miles appeared to have a good chance of victory.
He was definitely physically stronger than Static. He would have totally won an arm wrestling contest.
But Virgil's overwhelming electric power put him at a level above the young Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Overall, Static's feats were
that too,
way above
yeah.
Spidey's, even when we scaled Miles to classic Peter Parker's biggest feats. Static definitely had the oomph to take Miles out, but Miles had no easy way to get around his force field.
The variety of techniques at Static's disposal also rent many of Spider-Man's abilities moot.
Yeah.
Like how Spidey's invisibility didn't matter when Static could light him up like a Christmas tree. And his speed was so similar to what the Spider Sense could give Miles that the Super Radar wasn't that big of a help. Remember, just because he knew an attack was coming didn't always mean he could dodge it in time.
And, well, shockingly, Static only needed to hit him once. See, his electromagnetic manipulation gave him control over Miles' wall crawling and other abilities. As soon as he got a hold of Miles' bioelectric aura, it was basically all over.
But hey, Miles and all the other Spider-Men fight Electro all the time and they have no problem dealing with him. Why was Static any different?
Simply put, every iteration of Electro pales in comparison. He has no feats of power that come even close to Static, and frankly, he's an idiot. This was a fascinating matchup, but oh no, not again!
Yay! Mr. Morales put up a jolly good show, and yet Mr. Hawkins had him outdone in breathtaking power, stalwart defense, and veritable versatility.
I don't like this.
Oh, he was just miles ahead of him, don't you know?
The victor is
don't like
Static.
that.
Hey, thanks for checking out the premiere of Season 7 of Death Battle. If you want the battle
real
music for
talk.
yourself,
That was some. All right. I'm not gonna say it was bullshit.
What about the next one?
Okay, well, here we go.
You always do this.
by clicking the link down below. And hey, the card game is back in stock, so check that out on
Card
store.richsteve.com.
game.
Ah,
Who the hell play that?
I gotta say Sindel. I mean, obviously.
But thank you.
All right, cool. Hit that pause button. All right, the final thoughts.
This video is racist.
How? It made sense.
What they have in common?
They both had electricity powers.
That man can shock you like a taser.
I mean, and true, Miles Morales is a 13-year-old boy, and you didn't make him fight a grown-ass man. So there's that.
It's because they both from the ghetto. Racism.
But still, I have faith.
Racism, and I don't support it. Black power. Stand up for my brothers. Wakanda. Wakanda forever.
I hate you. It's not that bad. I don't think it was that bad. I thought it was okay.
All right. Real talk, I give it to you. It was a decent battle. I was actually surprised by the outcome.
I was too.
I didn't take into the factor that Miles Morales is way less experienced with Spider.
He's still a teenager. Like,
so yeah, I give it to Static. I supported Static anyway.
I ain't know nigga was in the Justice League. This is all.
Did you not know
this is all news to me. I'm just like, wow.
You gotta look stuff up.
Yeah, whatever, bro. I didn't know. All right, I thought he was gonna get whooped.
You a '90s baby?
Yeah.
Shame on you.
How? Because I don't know everything about Static Shock.
It was in the cartoon.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't watch it all. We didn't have Netflix. I wasn't that dedicated.
Let me tell you something for y'all who don't know how old Static Shock cartoon is.
Oh my god.
When that show had its second season, it was done by Little Romeo. Not adult Romeo, but Little Romeo. When he was little. Like Little Bow Wow.
This is terrible.
That's how old we are.
It's terrible. It's just not right. But it was good. I liked it. You know, good fight. All that good shit. The next one, I'm not that excited for, honestly.
Not interested.
I mean, I know Sindel was going to win.
First of all, Mortal Kombat characters don't count.
I mean,
it's just like when they did Scorpion versus Ryu. Is that even a fight? He's undead.
It's like, oh, I got a critical blow on you. Okay. And
I'm thinking.
But yeah, you guys check us out on the things that are linked below. And
we have things linked below?
We always have things linked below.
Oh, okay, well check us out on
each and every one of you is one of beautiful motherfuckers. And we appreciate you.
Beautiful people. Black power, you know what I'm saying? Black History Month, Wakanda forever.
I mean, even though it's still January, we claiming it now. We taking the last week of January too. You know?
Wakanda forever. I stand by my statement.
Because of inflation. That's why.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah. There.